Hey, welcome to today's daily sprint, talking about increasing our purpose, passion, and meaning. And today we're going to dissect an amazing quote. It is, if you do not risk losing something, then you risk losing everything. And let's kind of like unwrap this quote and see if we can go a little bit deeper in that. So, how would we be risking everything by not risking something? Well, number one, what are some things that people tend to not risk that lead to amazing things? Number one would be obviously money. Okay, people tend to be like the chimpanzees that put their hand in the hole, grab onto a banana, and they hold on to it so tight that they can't get their hand out of the hole, and then capturers can come and put them in zoos or whatnot. True story. So we tend to be so hands closed with money and so not open to opportunity that we don't give our money an opportunity to work for us, whether it be we using our gifts and talents by going all in on a business or putting that money into maybe a smart investment opportunity or a conservative investment opportunity or things of that nature. So that's how risking something, because yes, whenever we invest in ourselves, we are putting our money at risk in that investment or wherever we might put it. But that can really put us from missing out on our total potential as human beings. Number two, it prevents us from giving to our potential. So we have potential to earn. We also have a potential to give. So we talked a little bit about money. That just tends to be what most people tend to not like to put at risk. The other thing that people don't like to put at risk is their social esteem. So being their true, authentic self with their gifts, their talents, their opinions, and their wisdom. People tend to really struggle, and they stay very vanilla, whether it's in person or on social media, and they have this vanilla mask that they put on, and they just kind of blend right in and take on the identity of whoever they're talking with, because if they're guaranteed if they do that, then they won't put any of their social esteem at risk. But when we start to go all in on putting our social esteem at risk, then we start to attract people that are like, wow, I was thinking that same thing. He was just, or she was just brave enough to say it. I'm now going to support this person. I'm going to tribe up with this person. I'm going to network with this person, and we're going to synergize with each other. Number three, when we don't put something at risk, so we talked about putting money at risk, we talked about putting social esteem at risk. When we don't put something at risk, we tend to live without any identity. We tend to stand for absolutely nothing. Well, I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees, pleasing everyone else and being vanilla and not putting anything at risk. So my question for you today is, how are you putting your social esteem at risk to benefit the greater good, to be your true authentic self? And how are you putting your finances at risk for the greater abundant life that you were willing to live? Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next Daily Sprint.